didn't think I have to bring all the tools out for this. I didn't even think it was going to be that eventful. Heel, heat, yeah, get up, yeah, yeah. Oh, stuck, got stuck. Oh, okay. So we're doing a refrigeration startup. We did this thing from the ground up, so to speak. Got our condenser over here with 4 compressors in it. We ran the line set. We set the coolers, and we're ready for startup.
Yeah, I think my lower valve is messed up. This thing keeps leaking. It's in there all the way.
Let it flood in until it's full. And when you close it off, it shouldn't leak.
Flushing out. Yeah.
When you close it off, it shouldn't leak after it's full. So, I'm rolling, by the way.
Huh?
Your ugly face is going to be on YouTube.
Oh,
So, basically,
you just open this up and go there, right? Right here.
yeah. The way these are supposed to go is you pull a vacuum, put the refrigerant in it, hit the go button, and it's supposed to go. Not live, no. Post it on YouTube later. And this one didn't go. But the contactor's pulling in. So, first thing I'm gonna look at is this pressure switch. See if our compressor's even getting the voltages it's supposed to get. Flucometer. It broke. Yeah. Twisty, twisty. All right. Check voltage on both sides. Nothing. And nothing. Well, that's weird. Oh, because I have it turned off. You kind of got to turn the thing on if you want to see if it's working or not. There's the on button. Ready to go. Contactor's pulled in immediately. Now, let's see if we got voltages. $120. 120. Next thing I'm going to do, see if I got amps to that compressor. The little twisty things they did here. Just got to untwisty it enough to get on one of these bars. 0.1. You need to get in this box. I bet you something's not hooked up. That needs a Philippe screwdriver. Everything is plugged in. Isn't that awesome? Okay. So from here, check our voltage across the relay. See if we got our outgoing power. We got 120. 120. This is a 208 volt system, so we should be getting 208. I get 208. Last thing is to pop that cap. If we're getting 208 on the compressor and it ain't coming on, well, obviously we got a bad compressor. Right out of the box. Tell you what. If I can get my screwdriver. Yeah, especially since I already put refrigerant in the damn thing. The dang thing. I don't cuss. Oh, maybe a little bit, but not on here. Try not to anyway. That is not easy to get to. Ah! Come on. We'll try playing F with no power so I don't get shocked. Golly. I'm literally bending my screwdriver. Be for practice. That's how it's supposed to come off, just like that. That other one's not doing it. It's just not being nice to me. There it is. All right, now I'll turn the power back on. We try not to get shocked around here.
I had a new five compressors.
Let's see here. See, we're gonna go from start winding 210, run winding 211. It's getting voltage, it ain't turning on. That gummit.
Let's go check the actual compressor.
Yeah. I got it. Super awesome, guys. Tell you what. Super freaking awesome. He's dead. You always want to make double sure. Yeah, we're dead. Value too. That's our bad winding right there. And that one.
Is it 2 or 8?
It's the 8s that are bad. Well, I guess I'll start pulling a vacuum on a different system.
Check that one.
It'd be nice if they left us a phone number. Oh, they did. Look at that. We'll go ahead and call them, work on that, start pulling a vacuum on a different circuit. We got to get that compressor replaced. And anyway, that's all I got for right now. Maybe I'll get back with you. All right, so what Innocent didn't see earlier when he was looking in there is that there was a wire that wasn't connected.
You missed that.
I know, I guess that was you. I think that was you. Yeah, it's working.
It's working now.
Yeah, it's working. So I found that out by, you know, we know these three are the exact same units. I'll open this one up, and then it didn't look the same. So this yeller guy here was sitting on the side over there, just hanging out. And, well, that makes it no worky. Guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, doing this sucked, for the lack of a better term. Running all this ACR and this UV proof whatever Armaflex, that stuff's expensive, guys. And all the glues all over the place, and gluing the sticks together, and all the zip ties and roof stands and all this crap. Man, that part of the job was horrible. I didn't have the GoPro thing back then. This project's been going for a while. Business has had a lot of issues. And so start date was supposed to be like a year ago for their grand opening. Cut the flags, you know. Don't know why. These are gone though. Yeah, anyway, running this line set, total footage per line set is about 100 foot. And yeah, that sucked. That was no bueno. And then we got all the coolers set, locked in, got the pressure put on her, found me a couple leaks that I fixed pretty quick. And then we left. And then they called us and said the coolers aren't in the right place. Change order. Yep, you told me where to put them. That's where I put them. Change order. So basically, for y'all, some of y'all that don't know what a change order is, whenever you're on a construction site, you bid a job and you do your bid's worth of work. And when they want to do something different, you do a change order and increase your price. Because moving those coolers was absolutely horrible. Because once they set there, man, the line sets are walled in already. Everything's connected, you see. Copper doesn't stretch, you know, doesn't squish either, especially ACR. If we had done this in rolled copper and, you know, just left a bunch of loops back there behind the wall, it would have been a little easier still. I mean, with a 7/8 copper, even the soft copper, you don't want to bend on it too much because it'll kink on you. So anyway, we got them moved to where they wanted them. Now we got to go replumb them all because all the plumbing's off. But you know, I'm gonna have a plumber come do that. I did the first time. That's good enough for me. He's the licensed plumber, so he can come and do all that. And I think that's gonna get done today. That's why when we're doing these startups, we're just filling the side glass and cutting the thing off, because we don't want to be building condensation, have the GC all mad, cussing and ranting and raving because they got water in the floor. It's going to go into the condensate pumps first, and I'll take you inside in a minute, let you see the beautiful coolerage we got going on over there. Freezer's done. That's the top left. He's doing cooler 1, which is the, I labeled them 1, 2, 3 freezer, and I'm pulling a vacuum on, you know, whatever one that bottom one is. I don't know, I wrote it over there. We're using 448A because that's what the manufacturer says we're supposed to use. I got 4 drums. Manufacturer also says that these units are not designed for this long of a line set. So their recommendation was to increase the suction copper size. So I think we were supposed to originally use less than 7/8. Let's say that, because I don't even remember. It's been a minute. So we increased it to 7/8, and the freezer line discharge side is 1/2 inch. The rest of them are 3/8. A lot of money in copper. But I'll tell you what, that Armaflex, you talk about a lot of money. Lee, that stuff's expensive. But according to the city of Dallas, it's got to be UV rated. So that stuff's gonna last a minute. Anywho's, yeah, I'll take y'all inside in a little bit. We'll take a little walk around, look at the beauty of our labor, a lot of labor, and I'll catch you back there. Here's the beauty, guys. So these are in sets of 2, so 4 doors is one unit, 4 doors is another unit, and we had to marry them together with the voltage and silicone. And then we have this 4 door, so that's 1, 2, 3 in the freezer. Once again, this 4 doors and this 4 doors came separately, and we had to marry them together with bolts and silicone. And how does this one feel? You could tell it was running.
Yeah.
So when we actually run them, like probably got to come out here tomorrow after the plumbing's done, and we'll turn them on and leave them on until they get down close to temp, and just make sure that they're going to make it there.
And is this for this plumbing?
Yeah, so that's another thing I want to show the people. So each one of these has its own condensate pump, and you know, you got your big old hose going in, and we are running the tubing all the way down this way to right behind this wall where there should be a sink, a little floor sink for all of the condensation to go down to. That reminds me, I got to make sure our plumber knows we probably need a little bit more of that big fat tubing. I don't even know what size that is. Let's see. Oh wow, we set this cooler right on top of this pump.
This hole in it?
That is not good, bro. I can get it out. There, see? Problem solved, guys. It's too easy. That one fits in there. Outgoing is the little tube.
Oh, the little one?
Yeah. They're running the wrong direction because they told us that was a drain. Well, that's not a drain, so everything's got to get rerun. And we are going to need another piece of that big vinyl tubing. Each cooler has its own condensate pump, but we don't have the big tubing to go into that last cooler. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, we don't have any tubing coming in. So I'm gonna have to call him real quick, make sure. I don't know what size it is, guys. 1 inch? Kinda? I don't know. Maybe? We'll see. We had a lot of problems with this, if you can tell. We need to makeshift some shims, you know? Kick plates are gonna go right here, so no one's gonna see any of this stuff, but yeah, here's the beauty of the fun and whatnot. Anywho, that's all I got for now. Probably all I'm gonna get for this whole job, unless we come across another issue. Otherwise, this is. I said I wouldn't come back on unless there was issues. Well, there's an issue. So, system is off.
Either one.
And
This one.
I'm getting frost here. It's off. OFF. We got frost on the other side of the cylinder valve. What does that mean? That means she ain't freaking opening like she's supposed to. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this off. I'm going to use my magnet and see if I can't free it up. I would love to be able to free it up. See, that would make me so happy. And come on, Don't drop that. That'll never be found again. Solenoid magnet. They're kind of expensive, guys, but I can hear it clicking. It's just not coming up all the way. It's probably just barely. I can tell it's opening some because I have frost. So that means that it's basically acting like an expansion valve where it's flashing the refrigerant. So it's just tiny cracking. That's it. There goes part of my magnet on the floor. Isn't that super great? They're expensive magnets too, guys. It's just not opening all the way. There's nothing that I can do about this other than replace the whole valve. So that's not gonna happen today. I'll have to go get me another valve. I like the Sporlan brand. Come on, just do your stuff. Yeah, that always helps. There's nothing I can do. It's not going to be fun to replace that because it's just in the wall. And you got the torch and flames and we're going to make black marks and we can't stick a towel on the wall. Well, I just hurts my feelers when you have to do this crap. So the good news is the coil works just fine. I don't have to replace that unless I can't find that screw that I just took out. There it is. Coil works just fine. It is magnetized, it's pulling, it's just taking that valve as high as it'll let it go, which isn't high enough. So the valve itself is sticking. I have to cut it out, get a new one melted in there, and then finish actually charging it the right way. That's great. All right, well, there's issue number 2, and now that's all I got for you. Plumber's over here. He's back that way. We're gonna help him out since there's nothing else I can really do here. 3 of the 4 are running fine, and Innocent's drinking water. Stay hydrated. It's important. Till next time.